Ashe, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for your continued love and support. You all can book your phone readings or your video readings down below in the description bar. So I started the video and then it got messed up. So I'm gonna start off where I left off at. So pretty much the first two cards that came out with the reading was the vast universe and creative endeavor. So we have number 1 spirit and number 8 events. So I'm getting a few things with this. So I feel like the universe is nudging you to start some type of creative project, some type of creative endeavor. Okay, I'm hearing that's deep down inside of you. So some of you guys could be closet artists, closet creatives. It's like you're working a 9 to 5 or something of that nature, and it's like you really have this creative ability, but you're not using it. You're covering it up by, it's almost like you're afraid. So you're using excuses like, well, I gotta work and I gotta take care of the kids and I got a spouse and I gotta take care of my grandma, I gotta take care of my parents, who may be sick, or you have all these excuses is what Spirit is saying, to prevent you from starting some type of creative endeavor. And Spirit is giving me the energy. It's like, how would it be if you were to transition from this world and you never put what's on the depths of what's down on the inside of you out into the universe for people to hear? Whatever you do is going to change the trajectory of the universe, because you're putting out a different wave, you're putting out a different version, you're putting out a different frequency. So we have the bass here. So some of you guys may be musicians. Imagine a world without your music, without your creations. What type of world would it be? You may not affect the whole 8 billion people in this world, but you for damn sure can affect a whole 1,000 people at least. Come on now. You get what I'm saying? Or 100,000 or 1,000,000, or however big you want to dream. But Spirit is saying you're meant to affect people. You're meant to, your creative endeavors, you taking somebody's pictures here. You creating some type of artwork for someone to put in their home, or it's perfect for their home, or for the symbolization of whatever you're going to draw. It's like, stop being afraid thinking that no one's going to like your creation. Stop being afraid thinking that you're going to be rejected. Stop rejecting yourself. Once you accept yourself, then you'll attract the people to accept you. You get what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying to stop making up excuses on why you can't go further or why you can't begin this creative project. And it doesn't have to be these things I named. It could be anything. I'm getting quilts, or like like you made, not quilts, what's that, crochet. Some of you guys may crochet. It doesn't matter what you do creatively. Okay, you're meant to make time for it. It's what, I don't know if y'all heard that timer go off. You're meant to make time for it, to do that. It's like ding, 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 ding. Okay, I'm hearing sweepstakes. So some of you guys could be winning some type of sweepstakes. Y'all know how, was it Ed McMahon? Or y'all know, like back in the day when they would come knock on your door, or they would have the commercials of the man pulling up in the van, knocking on your door, and it was a sweepstakes prize, and they would have all the balloons and say, you just won $100,000 for life, or whatever the prize was, or something. But I heard something like that. Some of you guys may also play the sweepstakes in your local area, if it's legal, like the sweepstake games, or the fish, I think it's called fish tables. So some of you guys may gamble, I guess. That's what I'm picking up on. I only know about that because when I was Ubering a few years ago, that's a popular place that I would be taking a lot of people, so they was like, yeah, I'm going to the fish tables. I was like, what the hell is that? I was like, some food or something. But I don't know where y'all at, but here in the South, 414 on the phone, here in the South, they call them fish tables or something like that, But anyways, yeah, the universe is saying you have a creative endeavor inside of you that you're meant to work on, that you're meant to put out for the world to get to know you. And for some of you guys, it could be healing to people as well. Your music can be healing, or you taking somebody's wedding photos or baby photos or whatever it is, graduation photos, right? 444. There's something about fours. Okay. I've been seeing fours a lot as well. So definitely you guys are in the energy of being supported with this project or whatever it is that you're doing here as well. Also, we have the numbers 18. But you guys may be feeling like you guys don't have enough resources to start this, okay? 505 is on the phone as I say that, right? But spirit, or you guys may have a lack of consciousness of lack within your heart. It may not even be about money, right? You guys may have the money to do it, okay? But some of you guys may just be having a lack of consciousness in your heart, kind of like the way you talk about yourself, or you don't feel like it's good enough, that type of thing, you know. So you speak lack when it comes to your projects, when it comes to your creative endeavors and your creative side. Like, oh, ain't nobody go like that, or that's just something I know how to do, but I ain't supposed to be doing that. Yes, you are. You get what I'm saying? For some of you guys, it could actually be the money. It could be maybe you feel like it requires money to start this project, and Spirit is saying you do your part and I'll make sure that you have the money. But 555, Spirit is saying that you're going through a change right now, a major change. And for some of you guys, this change that you're experiencing, it really may be difficult, but Spirit is in the midst with you as well, okay? Let's see what else comes out to support this. But yeah, you guys are definitely supported. But whatever you do, it's meant for a lot of people to know. It's meant for, you know, because, yeah, look, we got this conflict here. Another 4 here. It's like, I feel like you guys have been going through a lot of conflicting times that may be preventing you from working on a creative endeavor or something. So it's like you're getting distracted, allowing whatever you're going through, you know, to stop you from this creative endeavor. But Spirit is saying you have to have tenacity. You have to have follow through. You have to have perseverance and keep pushing through if this is something that you truly, truly desire to do, is what I'm picking up on. Spirit is saying, look, another 4. 4 and 4 is 8. Spirit is saying to call upon the angels. The angels are around you in all direction. And then look, the 4 directions here as well, right? So Spirit is saying call upon us. We're here. And both is spirit, event. So there was an event that was very conflicting in your life. It could have been... It could be something, an event that can be conflicting you, that's making you have that lack consciousness. Let's say if you were young and you were singing, or you were playing basketball or something, and somebody told you, you don't know how to play basketball, or you suck, or you really can't sing, or you don't know how to do this or that. That event could have really stuck with you, and it's in your mind, and it's causing the lack consciousness, making you think that you can't do it. You get what I'm saying? Because you're so traumatized by what that one person said, or maybe by what multiple people said. But the greatest of stars, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, you know, a lot of athletes, they talk about how, you know, they may have wanted to play the game, but they sucked at first. They had to get out there and practice, but they had a love for the game. You get what I'm saying? And I also saw 808 on the phone, so that's abundance. You know, you're in the infinite quantum loop with Spirit, with the universe here. So the thing is, whatever this conflict is, so it could be a conflict like that that's preventing you, you know, it's stuck in your subconscious mind. You got to rewire your mind. You got to reprogram your mind and tell yourself that you can do it. F what those people said, right? Or it could be a life conflict that you're experiencing, you know. Maybe you are going through some type of financial situation, or maybe you just went through a breakup, or whatever the case may be, you know, whatever conflict you're experiencing, okay, just a conflict in life. Maybe the conflict is just how you feel about yourself in general. You know, you can book your coaching down below as well, your life coaching down below. However, whatever conflict you're going through, do not use that as an excuse to keep you from working on this creative endeavors, because the angels are here to help you through. Let's see what else is here. Remember, this is a spiritual thing. People get so caught up in being being in this body, but you know, it's like we're spiritual beings having a human experience. We're not human, you know what I mean? We're having a human experience, but at the end of the day, once our body transitions, our spirit man continues to go on. Look, new beginnings are here for you. Yeah, you have this victim mentality in regards to life overall. When conflicts come to your door in general, not just with this creative endeavor, but when conflicts hit your door, it's like you take on this woe is me, even if you don't realize it. Pay attention to the way you talk. Man, I'm always getting these bills in the mail. That's that victim mentality. And you may be saying, well, Nayla, that's true. Everybody gets bills. Everybody on this damn planet got a damn bill to pay. You get what I'm saying? But them bills don't you want your lights on? Don't you want a roof over your head? Don't you want a car note? Don't you get what I'm saying? Don't you want food? The thing is, you have to change your money consciousness. The reason that you in this mentality like that for whatever it is, let's say if it's money, using the money example, you just got to learn how to get more money, but you ain't putting the time in to learn how to get more money or either staying consistent with it, because best believe if you were, is your situation, it must change. So you can't be, oh, I got this bill coming in, or that, whatever the case may be. Or you can say, man, you know how like somebody may be doing something, they say, of course that would happen to me. Why would you even think that about yourself? You think you got bad luck or something? It's like, stop talking like that about yourself. That's a victim mentality. Ain't no victims up over this way. It's only victor mentality. It's only championship mentality. It's only winners mentality over this way. You got to get out that victim mentality, talking about, oh, of course this would happen. No, of course. Why are you speaking that type of way over your life? You get what I'm saying? Woe is me. I can't believe that this will happen to me. It happened for you. And it's going to keep happening as long as you keep talking like that. So it's up to you to change, to begin to think in a different way. You're never stuck. You're never stuck. And that's coming from somebody that was homeless for 3 years. Didn't have no place to cook her food. Had to use public bathrooms. A whole lot of stories I can tell you about being homeless for 3 years. And I never had a victim mentality. I did in the back of my head. But my ego mind was like, I'm going to get through this. I'm going to get through this. Of course I had my bad days. Of course I had certain days. And I won't even call them bad days. But I had my moments. But I always knew I was going to come up out of that. But the thing that got me into it is because of the subconscious training that I didn't realize that my personality was that of, yeah, I got it. And when things would happen, it's like, man, what the fuck? But I had to keep reminding myself, Nayla, you know the game. You know it's because you were trained, what your subconscious was trained. You know it's because how you grew up. So however long it takes to I was in the midst of reprogramming myself for years. For me, it took years. It may not take y'all that long. You get what I'm saying? I was doing mirror work, journal work, all of this for years. It's documented. I got so many videos of me sleeping in the car, of me sleeping outside. This video is dated. I was doing the work. So I wasn't in this mentality, but it was still stuck into my subconscious mind that I had to get out of because I was programmed this way. So I can talk about it. You get what I'm saying? You have to do the work to get out this mentality. And you may not think that you're in this mentality, and your conscious self may not be in this mentality. You may say, but Nayla, I keep saying my affirmations and it ain't working. It is working, but you just got so much BS that was ingrained in you from when you was born, from the time that you was in your mother's womb. Whatever she was going through, guess what? It was being put into your conscious, into your subconscious mind. And then once you came out, your environment, the things you saw, the schools that you went to when you was 5, when you was in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, all of that, those first 5 to from 0 to about 6 to 7 years old, that's what's ingrained in you. And from that point, that's pretty much who you are for the rest of your life, unless you choose to change it. So if you grow up in the broke neighborhood, if you grow up ghetto, if you grow up fighting, if you grow up this way, if you grow up with a certain religion, if you grow up and the money is this way, whatever the case may be, that's what's ingrained in you. So that's what your core beliefs are. You have to change your belief system if you realize that the belief system that was taught to you is not working. Just because something was taught to you doesn't mean that that's how it's supposed to be. Because guess what? The family next door was taught something completely different. Because I know I grew up in a Christian household, but guess what? I grew up around drug dealers and so forth too. And they wasn't nowhere near a damn church, but we was all still in the same neighborhood. So every family, every person is taught completely different. And even people within the same household, guess what? Out of my family, out of my sisters and brothers being in the same household, I'm the one that's completely different. Everybody else is still the same. You get what I'm saying? So it's up to you to make the necessary changes. To get up out of this energy. To get up out of this energy, out of this conflict and victim mentality, because really, you're really this creative person. But it's so much conflict and victim energy that's crowded on top of that, that's preventing you and making you feel stuck, making you feel like you can't really be the person you really are. You just want to be free. You got to free yourself. And I'm here to tell you it's possible. It's very possible to come from one complete end of the spectrum and be in that low vibrational energy and go all the way through, 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 to get to this new beginning, to start a new cycle all the way over again. I'm just here to be real with you. Either the message resonates with you or it don't. But there's a new beginning here for you if you are doing the work. I can't tell you how long it's going to take. Man, I'll tell you, I showed up from the first time that me and my family, we was in them hotels. I didn't think it was going to last longer than that summer. I thought it was just going to be a few months. Like, okay, I got this. I'm about to get us into, I had money. It was just, I couldn't get into a place. And it was just a lot of, but Spirit had me where Spirit wanted me to be. I'm a motivational speaker outside of being a reader. I be on stages sharing my story. So Spirit had to take me through that journey. And the funny thing is, I've always helped out homeless. I've always had a heart for the homeless. I was kicked out at 16. Of my house. So I actually have experienced, this isn't the first time I've experienced housing insecurity. I was pregnant at 16 and my mother kicked me out the house. She'll probably tell a different story, but that's how it went. Why would I voluntarily leave and have no place to go at 16 and pregnant? That's not, but anyways, but it's all love. You get what I'm saying? But my point is, I've always helped. I've taken my children. We've always helped out homeless. Anytime I've seen somebody that's homeless on the street, I'll give them a few bucks, whatever the case may be. But Spirit says, aha, in order for you to really walk into your purpose, because I know what I'm really here to do. You have to, Nala, you got to experience it. But I for damn sure didn't think it was going to be 3 years. 3 years after that first year, I'm like, man, this my year coming up. This my year. And then a whole nother fucking year. Like, goddamn, 18 on the phone. You best believe I'm abundant. You think I was all the way homeless, sleeping outside on the street, sleeping in the back of U-Haul trucks, all of that type of stuff? To what, just be mediocre? Come on. It's me we talking about. And if you don't know, you will know. The fire, the energy, I've always been a fiery type of person, but you best believe the world will know who Nala Latrice is before I transition. That's facts. The world will know your name before you transition, because it's written for it to happen that way. So my point is, whatever you're going through is part of your purpose. Just like everything I've had to go through is part of my bigger overall purpose. Baby, I'm just getting started. So whatever you're experiencing, this conflict, all of this mentality, Spirit is just cleansing you up. Spirit is just getting all of that out the way. Spirit says, I can't use you if you got all of this conflict and victim mentality that's deep rooted in you, that's deep seated in you. I need you to be a clean, clear vessel. So when I say run and go, you ain't got them shackles holding you back. You ain't got nothing keeping you down. You ain't got nothing keeping you stuck. You ain't got no excuses of why you can't go and move the way I'm telling you to move. Spirit says, I got you experiencing all those bills coming in so you can learn how to manage the millions better when they come in. I got you experiencing those relationships and being abused and everything else you've gone through so you can tell your story to help the next person. You guys are meant to do great things. This creative endeavor may be y'all starting a nonprofit. It may be y'all helping young kids and so forth with certain things. Opening up community centers. Whatever it is that you guys are meant to be doing. I mentioned basketball. Some of you guys could be basketball coaches or athletic coaches. And you guys work with youth. Some of you guys work with women. It's a lot of different things that you guys are experiencing because of what you yourself have gone through. So don't discount the conflict. Let it motivate you. Let it be like, oh yeah, okay, Spirit. Okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, I gotta go through this because this is part of my story. So when I open up this center, or when I start helping these kids, or when I create my music, or when I take these photos, or when I do this person's hair, or whatever the case may be, I have a reason. I have a why. There's purpose attached to your pain. Baby, come on, don't play with it. And this new beginning is here waiting for you, only if you allow it. So don't get stuck in this conflict and victim mentality, because you have a greater purpose that is here for you. The universe is on your side. The universe is guiding you. Yes, it's all about you and your family here. Some of you guys could have been teen mothers, teen moms as well. Is what I'm picking up on. Or some of you guys could be single parents here, or you guys could be pregnant now, or you guys could have just found out you were pregnant and have a baby on the way. It's all a blessing. Whatever you're doing, you're here to help others. If you were a teen mom, you're here to help other teen mothers, to let them know, hey, they can get through it too, and their life is not over. Whatever your story is, many of y'all have multiple experiences of relationships. Y'all was teen moms, the relationship aspect, finances. Y'all can teach and help in so many areas, not just one area. Y'all know how to sing. Y'all know how to do this, that, and the third. Y'all multi-talented because we're multi-dimensional beings. So tap into all of who you are, not just part of yourself. Now, after all of that I just said, do y'all really feel y'all supposed to be working a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life? I'm here to motivate and inspire. Spirit is speaking through me. I'm being that clear vessel. Spirit cleansed me up so I could be a testimony. And I'm telling you, it was just a little while ago. It's like, dang, I was really sleeping in my car for all that time. Man, I don't even know how I got through all of that. But I do know how I got through it because I'm me. You get what I'm saying? You have the perfect personality to be able to get through whatever you going through. So although it may be difficult, I'm not saying it's easy. Hell no. Shit ain't easy. I ain't saying it's easy. But at the end of the day, you have the perfect personality and mentality to get through it. Spirit ain't gonna put more on you than what you can bear. Ooh. Let me and it's all for your family. It's you know what? What I heard is you may not have come from a rich family, but a rich family will come from you. Or you may not have come from a wealthy family, but a wealthy family will come from you. It's not to discount your family in any type of way. You know, your family has done what they could up to this point. But if you're listening, especially if you're watching tarot, most of y'all families, some of y'all have, but most of y'all families didn't grow up watching tarot or into the tarot community or into spirituality. So clearly you're chosen out of your family to do more, to go further, to take that baton and finish off the race and make your family proud. Bring some meaning to your last name, man or woman. Start listening to your higher self, because your higher self is guiding you. Your higher self is getting information from your superconscious, from the superconscious. The superconscious, everybody has access to that. You know how you could be thinking something, an idea, and then somebody else come out with it? Because the superconscious has got the ideas just floating around, and it can come to you, but it can also go to somebody else. It's like, hey, who wants this? Here's an idea just floating out here. And your higher self says, hey, here's an idea. It got funneled to you. Either you gonna act on it or not. But you ain't the only one with that idea. Because the information is out there. We're all connected in this vast universe. We're all connected. But you're the one to change the DNA of your family structure, the structure of your family, the DNA of your family. Any more for those of you that have yet to have children and you've healed already, your children will be pure. And the rest of you all, your children, let's say if you were a teen mom or something like that, you've already had all your children or whatever the case may be, they may have some traumas that they also have to heal from, but that's part of their journey as well, though. That's how it was supposed to be. But their children will be pure. Ooh, it's a lot more that I feel like can be said, but I'm going to just... Whatever you're going through, it's only a matter of time anyways. You see this? It's like time is running out. So what you gonna do with it? Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. Let's see what the angels have to say. Oh, okay. I can't make this shit. I'm done. I should just turn it off right now. I mean, didn't I just say after everything I said, do you feel like you're supposed to be working a 9 to 5? I mean, this is what we started off. You can't tell me. My spirit team is active and real. They don't play. Y'all can see that clearly. Career transition. Archangel Shamuel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. I'm just trying to tell you. Patience. Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Yeah, baby, let me tell you, patience is the name of the game. But before it's over, before you know it, you'll be you just have to shift. I've now realized I didn't have to be on that journey for 3 years. But that's how long it took me to get it. You get what I'm saying? Shift. You have to shift. But often the teachers is going to take the teachers a little bit longer so they can get the full detail, all that good meat. You get what I'm saying? They got to get into every little crease and crevice. So it took me a little longer. It doesn't mean I'm slow or anything like that. I just had to get the full whammy, the full experience, if you will. So I can tell y'all how to shorten your experience. You got to shift. I didn't know about shifting and all of that. You got to shift. But baby, I've been shifting through these dimensions. Like when I tell you, I say I want it, I got it. When I didn't believe at first. I didn't believe that I could manifest the things I was asking for. I had to be real with myself because this was taking over. Even though I had a positive mentality, I didn't believe that I could actually get what it is I was asking for. I didn't believe it. I thought like I just didn't believe it, yo. And spirit just kept, okay, you don't believe it? Well, stay keep baby in the corner then. And it's like, the hell? And it's like, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. Like, man, I started believing. And when I started believing, I started seeing. You got to believe it before you see it. A lot of people want to see it, then they believe it. But that's not how it works. You got to believe it, then see it. So when I started believing, I started seeing it. It's like I speak, I ask for it, and baby, I get it. And I also realized spirit don't give it to you exactly when you want it. But for me, I may ask for something and I see the opportunity where spirit could have gave it to me and it didn't show up. And then literally the next day or something like that, boom, I receive it. So it may not be how you think or when you want, but you always get, you always get what you ask for. You just got to clear out all that gunk and all that nastiness, all that lack, all that conflict, all that other type of energy that's working against you. You got to clear that out. And I promise you, you can get those things that you've asked for. But patience is the name of the game. And then teaching and learning. Here we go. Archangel Zadkiel. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. So everything that you're going through, it's to fulfill you for your purpose and what you're here to do. Period. Compassion. We have Archangel Zadkiel here twice. So you guys may want to look up Archangel Zadkiel. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So one, have compassion for yourself, but also anybody else that's around. But also you have to forgive your situation. I had to forgive homelessness. I had to forgive I had to forgive people as well, but I had to forgive the situation. So let's say if I was abandoned when I was a child, right? Instead of I had to forgive the people who I felt abandoned me, but I had to forgive abandonment in itself. I had to forgive it and let it go. Abuse. It's not about the abusers. It's about abuse in general. You get what I'm saying? You could get abused by a complete stranger, or situations can happen to you by complete strangers. So you have to forgive the situation in itself. So I had to forgive homelessness, that housing insecurity. I had to forgive myself for making myself feel like I wasn't worth it. Knowing damn well we're all worth it. We're all worth it. But this society, this matrix makes us feel like we're not. Oh, who do you think you are, wanting the best for yourself? Bitch, I'm everything. That's who I am. Sorry to you if you don't feel that way about yourself. But that's why a lot of us are in this victim mentality. The things that we were programmed with, not just within our community, but on TV. And let's not forget everything that the Matrix, what them people, what them boys, them alphabet boys have done and put into the communities and everything else that has really affected certain communities. The Black community, the Latina community, a lot of different communities. We act like that stuff don't really exist and we don't have to pay attention to it, but we have to come up out of it. Because those were the circumstances that many of us 80s babies, 70s, 80s, and 90s babies grew up with. So I'm just saying, you got to overcome all that. We can't blame the government. We can't blame mama. We can't blame daddy. Well, okay, how long you go do that for? When you go take responsibility for yourself and say, okay, yeah, they did that. Yeah, they treated me this way. Yeah, the government did that. Okay, but what am I going to do? How am I going to change me and my situation? I can't blame the outside world. I can't blame that person to try to cut me off in traffic. You get what I'm saying? Everybody want to put blame on something outside of them when they really need to be looking themselves in the mirror. But ain't nobody doing that. And then the ones that are doing it, they're the weird ones. Well, I'll be that. You may get called weird for standing out. You may feel uncomfortable for standing out, but baby, you was born to stand in. Who wants to really be like everybody else? Come on now. You want to be ordinary, extraordinary. Baby, I'm choosing to be extra ordinary as fuck. That's facts. You think I'm going to stand in? I'm standing out. After everything I've been through, you think I'm going to just fall in line like a soldier? Hell no. Everybody go see me. I'm here to make some noise. And if people don't like it, oh well. And that's the mentality you have to have. I'm not out here doing anything negative. I'm talking about my creative endeavors. I'm talking about what God put me on here on earth to do. Why would I be afraid to do that? I was born to stand out. Every last person on this earth was born to stand out, but everybody afraid to do so. So congratulations for you. One, if you listen to this message, if this message found you, then you were literally born to stand out. What you gonna do about it? What action are you gonna take? You gotta put in work. You gotta take action. You gotta learn how to take those photos. You gotta learn how to play that instrument. You gotta learn how to draw. You got to learn how to start that business, how to start that nonprofit. You got to learn how to get out there and connect and talk with people. You got to learn how to grow. You got to make connections. Everything that you're experiencing, it's not to hold you back. Some of y'all may say, God hate me. God don't hate you. God created you, but God said, I got to put you through a few things so you can, so to say, I'm hearing the test of time. Can you stand the test of time? And if you stand in the test of time, you can't be no little punk bitch. You're not saying it like that. You get what I'm saying? But that's just what it is. Spirit got to make sure that you know how to, get through life. That you know how to speak up for yourself. That you know how to not get manipulated. Or whatever the case may be. And the training that you go through, the training that I've gone through, it's also I can learn how to be fearless on stage. You get what I'm saying? I remember when I was like, man, I remember the producers and everybody saying, you're going to have to perform and everything else. I'm like, this was years ago. Years ago. Man, I can't wait to be on stage. Give me the mic. I love going on stage now. You get what I'm saying? Everything I went through, it was to help me with that. I ain't afraid to talk to not one person. I don't care who it is. It could be the Prince of fucking Dubai. What's up? How you doing? They shit just like I do. They got to put pants white because they got money. I respect everybody. I respect all people. But I'm not afraid. All that fear is out of me. I'm fearless. And that's the thing. They don't want us to be fearless. They want us to be wrapped in fear. That's why they put all these messages on the TV and the radio and everything else. But people ain't catching it though. Oh, it's just entertainment. Okay, well, y'all better watch what y'all watching. You better watch what you listening to. Because guess what? It's being fed into your subconscious. Even if it is entertainment, it's still going into your subconscious mind. Don't play with yourself like that. I'm just saying. So have compassion and remember who you are at this time. Archangel Michael, you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Told you. God loves you. Very much so. Let's see if one more comes out. Let's just get one more. Oh, see? Spirit was already ready. Brilliant idea. Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea into fruition. That idea that you're thinking about, whatever it is, Spirit is saying, bring it into fruition. It's time. You've waited long enough. You've allowed fear, this victim mentality, the money, the conflict, the relationships, or whatever the case may be, that's run its course. How long you gonna keep letting that rule over your life? It's run its course. It's time to say bye-bye, chucking up the deuces. And it's time to start on that new idea. It's time to step into your new beginning. It's time to shift away from all of that shit. Angel therapy. Archangel Raphael. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. This is the second time we've heard to call upon your angels. So you need to call upon your angels to help you with whatever you're going through. It doesn't matter what you're experiencing. It could be your innermost, deepest thoughts that are plaguing you. You could have inappropriate thoughts about yourself, about other people, about life, whatever the case may be. You get what I'm saying? It could be your thoughts about money, anything. It doesn't matter what it is. Whether it's your thoughts, whether it's the people that you're dealing with, whether it's money, whether it's your vehicle situation, whether it's work, whether it's your love life, whatever it is, health, you can get over it. Call upon your spirit team. Call upon your angels. They are here to help you. You're not here alone. There are positive energies that are here to help you. Your spirit team, the team that you cannot see. You can't see the angels, but you know that they're there helping you. Call upon them. We have a whole galactic team that's here to help us. But to a lot of people, they may think, oh, that's woo-woo. No, it's not. Tap in. Because that's how you getting through. So yeah, look, they ready to, your angels is here ready to help you. So yeah, I'm also hearing some of you guys may start seeing proof that your angels around you. I'll just put it that way. There could be supernatural things that are taking place in your waking life that are going to prove that they're around you. You may find feathers and things like that, but it's bigger than that. They're telling me it's more so you may get the flickering of the lights, or you may start hearing. You're gonna get You're gonna be like, whoa, ain't no way. Okay, that was an angel, or that was something supernatural. You're gonna realize that, okay, I'm not alone, that I do have spiritual friends that are here to help me. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to leave y'all a message here. Whoever this is for, I hope it encouraged you. I hope it motivated you. I hope it inspired you. Just keep going with whatever that you're experiencing. Keep pushing through. Know that you got this. Okay, I'm rooting for you. I'm always rooting for anybody that's going through anything, that you will come out on the other side no matter what it is, because I know what it feels like to have nobody rooting for me, to have nobody in my corner. So I'm gonna always root for people that's going through, to help you get through. That's why I'm a motivational speaker, to help those people that needs that encouragement. Because baby, but guess what? We can manifest support. We can manifest those friends. We can manifest all good people to come into our lives that are there for us, that has our back, and so forth. You get what I'm saying? If we want it, just manifest it. Don't be afraid to ask for what it is that you desire. You get what I'm saying? So y'all can go ahead and book your personal readings down below in the description bar, whether it's a video reading just like this, or whether it's a phone reading. You can get on the phone and chop it up with me, okay? All of that is down below in the description bar. Thank you guys so much for tapping into my energy. Ashe. You guys can give this video a thumbs up. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and welcome to the family. And baby, I will see y'all in the next one. I am Nala Latrice. Peace.